Hello and welcome to this audio commentary for Jim Reardon's classic student film, Bring Me the Head of Charlie Brown. I'm Stephen Broomer of Art and Trash. Made at CalArts in 1986, Bring Me the Head of Charlie Brown is a parody of cartoonist Charles M. Schultz's Peanuts gang. Schultz created a wholesome world in which wisening, precocious children live and learn in what's essentially a self-governing society. Reardon's satire finds protagonist Charlie Brown with a contract put out on him, pursued and killed again and again by his friends in a series of grotesque murder scenarios. The Peanuts gang is joined by others, real and fictitious, in a series of gruesome cameos: Adolf Hitler, Richard Simmons, Mickey Mouse, Popeye, Godzilla, Blondie, and Dagwood Bumstead. The violence is always brutal, but it's also decidedly elastic. Grand guignol, its brutality somehow aggravated by its form, that form being crude pencil sketches like the scribbles of an absent-minded student. The title provokes thoughts of Sam Peckinpah, to whom the film is dedicated. There's a shot in the climax that perfectly mirrors a famous one from The Wild Bunch. But it's more than a tribute to Peckinpah. It's a broad sampling of references to a new American cinema that even the precocious Peanuts might find traumatizing. In assuming inspiration from adult entertainment, Reardon isn't just aping the violent fantasies of cinema, he's also transposing a formal language of ellipsis and dynamic framing and editing that one would never find in Schultz's work. Thus, the satire of this film travels in two directions. Animated children are cast into jarringly adult scenarios. In his final massacre, Charlie Brown becomes Travis Bickle, a comedy of disjunction between the sensitive earnestness of Charlie Brown and the cynical, delusional self-deception of street angel Bickle. Violent fantasies are likewise traced onto Schultz's world, when Charlie cuts down a string of bandoleros straight out of Peckinpah's Wild Bunch, who, transformed by cartooning, become like a line of Yosemite Sams. Similarly, the face of Rocky Balboa is exaggerated in a caricature. Like many student filmmakers, Reardon stakes out a formal territory that looks juvenile, unrehearsed, amateur. But don't forget what this endearing roughness of style reflects. These are pencil sketches like one would find in the lined notebooks of a bored schoolboy. That superficial juvenilia masks the film's more learned debts, and what it's really participating in is the bawdy, vulgar, misogynistic, brutal tone of underground comics. Contrary to its assault on commercial culture, this is a film about building bridges between one cultural expression and another, between the professional and the aspirant, between adult and child. Like many transgressive acts of culture, it takes no prisoners. That is, except for in this final detour, when the naughty schoolboys surrender and apologize for their original sin: copyright violation.